Hello, Concordians, and welcome back to Learning About the World with Mr. John. Here tonight, or this morning for you, we are going to be looking at a really cool website called Gapminder for Task 3. Okay, so let's go through this task and take a look at Gapminder. So you're going to be opening up the activity. Take a look at the website called Gapminder. This is a really interesting website that shows us through pictures all about the experiences of different families around the world. And it shows people who have different levels of income. That means how much money they're earning each month. On the left-hand side, we see some of the poorest people in the world. And on the right-hand side, we see some of the richest. And it says what country they're from. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the richest country. It just means that random family that it's selected happens to be one of the rich ones. So we can see as we highlight, we put our mouse over one of these families, it shows us up here, watch, it's going to pop out like that, just where on this scale they are. That means this one is the poorest family of all the ones on the website. And this one is the richest. And we can click here and take a look at different things in their lives, different places or different items. Maybe we want to see what their toilets are like, what a really poor toilet looks like, or some people in the middle between poor and kind of a middle level of money, and then what people with money's toilets tend to look like. Now, as we do this and as we look, a very, very important thing is for you to reflect on where you think you and your family are at along this list. What do your things look like the most? Are you one of the poorer families in the world, or are you one of the richest? Are you unlucky, or are you a lucky person who has maybe lots of privilege and should be thankful for what they have? So I want you to just take 5 minutes. This is such an interesting website. And browse around. Take a look at the different kind of things that people have around the world, what they use, whether it looks clean or dirty, whether it looks expensive, cheap, maybe it's broken, or whether it's really beautiful, works well, or maybe just to kind of see what other people do, what kind of lives they lead. If you want, you can also search by different area in the world specifically. You could find Thailand if you want, but we're mostly going to focus on around the world. Here you can see some poorer people in Thailand versus some richer people in Thailand. Let's bring this back to the world. Oh. Okay, so your task, you're going to choose one of these things that you have at home. It could be a place in your home. It could be a thing. One thing that maybe you feel like what you have is different from other people or the other examples that you see. For example, beds. You're going to take a picture of that thing at home. So let's go back to the task. You're going to take a picture of that thing at home by clicking Add Response and then adding a photo. Yay, beautiful photo. Okay, once you have that photo and you've uploaded it, we're going to take a look back at Gapminder and consider what other people's things are. Just like that, I took a photo of a bedroom. These are other people's bedrooms. And I'm going to prepare a response. If we look at the task, we want to answer these questions with our response. Okay? Is this item that we took a photo of, is it a need or is it a want? How does it compare with what other people around the world have? Do you feel like it's a privilege to have that thing, and why? And lastly, what's something else that you thought was surprising or interesting on Gapminder? Or what are some questions you might have? So again, we're going to upload a photo, boom, and then you can either use the text, the label function, or the mic function to record your response. I hope to see some thoughtful work from you all, and great luck with your task.